All right, today we're going to go ahead and take a look at translation images. So not just text that's put in your game, but you can actually update the images within your game based on the language that is selected. So as an example, right, we can have it say danger like this if we have English selected, and otherwise if we had Russian in this case, right, we would have that version selected. Now, how can we do that? Well, first I'm going to go ahead and create my text direct. Just for this example, I'll just set it to full screen, ignore size, and I'll say keep aspect centered. And I'll give it my danger image. Right, so here it is. So how can we change this based on translations? Well, first of all, you need to, of course, have translations set up in your game. There's an old video on that. They're very easy to do. And then next, you come over to localization, remaps, and add under resources. So you can add your initial image that you want to translate. Select that. Then under remap by locale, we'll hit add. We can select our English version. We'll hit add again. We'll select our Russian version. And now I have to select from this drop down and find Russian in this list. So just give me a moment. There it is. Select that. Cool. Now, when you're translating text, we can easily come up here and go to view, preview translation, and we can change it, and we can see these happen live. This does not happen for images, as you can see. So what we would actually need is the actual setting of a locale, which of course that would be in your language options that you provide your user. But since of course we don't have one here, I'll go ahead and just create one here. So we'll say translation server dot set locale. We'll set it to RU, and we'll actually set this as a constant loop. So we'll say for I in 10, we will await. Get tree, create timer, and we'll say 3 seconds. Timeout. Translation. Whoops. Server dot get. Can we get the locale for it? Yes, we can. Now, do we want get locale name? Let's see, what does the language one give us? That's the one we want. We want the code. Get language. God dang it. And just no autofill for it. Fantastic. So, see it. Get locale language. Just copy that in. Simple. Store that. Let's start lang. It's a string. That's why we weren't getting it. My mistake. It's on the OS, not the translation server. But there we go. So now we'll check if, in this case, we'll say if lang equals en for English, then translation server dot set locale RU. Else, right, we can go ahead and just set it to English. Right, and you could write that if statement better, but the whole point of this is just to show you the example. Go ahead and run the scene, and we can take a look. And after a few seconds, it should swap. There you go. So it's as simple as that to set up translated images. Okay, so based on printing out the locale, it looks like, as expected, getting it from the OS, it's only giving us English. That's why we're never switching back, so I just changed it up a bit. So here you go. Let's take a look. So there we have it. We have it swapping back and forth. So creating image translations is that easy. You just, of course, have to go through and create the same image over and over in different languages. But there you go. It's not too hard. You just add the base image, use the base image, and add the remaps for your different locales that you're using. All right, that's it. Take care. Have yourselves a good one, and I'll see you guys next time.